web browsers. In 2023, we are using that type of application for all of our basic needs, internet needs on PC. Those needs are like banking, finance, research, development, consuming content. Everything we are doing on a PC, we are just using a web browser for a lot of type of tasks. And today I just wanna talk about a bit my favorite browsers, and I will talk about top 3 web browsers that are my current favorites now. And we got a list for the privacy side of the browsers. Let's see what we got. LibreWolf, I don't need that. Brave, I'm using that. Firefox Focus, it's so strict. Tor, nah. DuckDuckGo, strict. Promate, it was great, but I don't need that. It was really good on mobile side. And Firefox, our most beloved on Linux side of the operating systems, but not for Windows side. I like it, but I'm currently using, and my first favorite browser is Brave. Why? Because the default settings are really great. I don't have to change anything except for 1 or 2 things that, type and browse and online privacy, switch 6 seconds privacy. Nowadays I don't care about the privacy a lot because, the companies, the big tech can follow you wherever you go. And yeah, you can take some precautions, but they're not so useful. When you're on the net, you're on the net and all of your information is IPFS, crypto wallet. Yeah, Brave got some things like rewards, crypto wallet. I don't care about them, and they look to me just like some bulks on the software. Yeah, the second one is most beloved. I used Firefox a lot in the past, but Mozilla, I think it's a good company. In the last few years, maybe they took some decisions that the community don't like. But in the web browser universe, you got just 2 options. Firefox based, I think that's WebKit or something like that, and the Chromium based browsers. And Brave is one of them. Firefox is a different web engine, and you can make a decision between them. The main thing is, when I open Brave, I got ad blocked already installed. If I use Firefox, I just need to install uBlock Origin, and yeah, I'm good to go. I like it. Cross-site, I don't care. Third-party cookie tracking, of course. Fingerprint, malware and phishing protection, that's important, and it looks like you don't have it on DuckDuckGo. Protection against bounce tracking, of course, I don't know. Tor mod, I think that's not a good way to use Tor on a Chromium browser, at least on Brave. In the past, I think we got some leaks on the browser when you're using Tor, and be careful for that. Just use Tor all the way. And that statistics, maybe it's wrong. Yeah, it can be a marketing, graphic, something like that. But yeah, that's about it. Brave, Firefox. And the third one, picking a third option is really hard for me because, the Edge, Microsoft tries something on that browser and their applications are working well, but Chromium based and no different than the Brave or something like that. Opera, I don't like Opera. I don't need to go so deep in that. Chrome, yeah, you can use Chrome. You can use Chrome if the, Brave system performance is not compatible with your system specs. It can, differ time to time on the Linux side. I don't have any errors or something like that, any stutters on the Windows, but now at the Firefox side, that's Google Chrome is a proprietary software and you can try it to run. It's not open source. Vivaldi is always like tools everywhere, and there's too much tools and too much settings to set. Yeah, you can use it default, but I don't think that's my go-to option. My third go-to browser will be Apple's Safari. They're so strict, you can't change so much things. I even don't have a ad blocker software or something like that. But on the Mac side, the Safari works really well. The Safari on the Mac side is usable, and I'm using that. If I had to pick a browser on the Mac side, it would be Safari. Because, the better management and system resources are so well on the Mac side, and you should definitely consider to use just use the default browser on a Mac. And yeah, those are my top 3. I'm using that on my computers, my Macs, and those are Brave, Firefox, and Safari. Let me go to the Safari page. And you can only use Safari on macOS operating system, but you don't need that software, you know, outside the Mac. You don't need to get an. That's so strict. That's about it, boys. Title bar, you don't use, you know, so much things. Performance are great, just on Mac. I don't know about the statistics, 4K video streaming. Yeah, it should be great on Mac, but not other way. On the Windows, on the Linux side, you should definitely check out Firefox or Brave. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. I'll see you at the next one.